Good morning. Good morning. I got a few minutes to blow. A few minutes to waste with y'all. I was over here digging into all of the commentary about Oprah Winfrey. And it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. I mean, like they're even talking about it on the national televised news. So I'm like, oh Lord. Oh Lord. It's the let's bring the O down moment. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So as I was scrolling and looking at the whatever they're doing with that friend Jeffrey who got just got denied bond. So reading all the comments over there, scared by their head just dropped because it was like the judge brought them up, their energy, like that friend was gonna make bond, and then he shot him down. It's like nope. It kind of sucks when you the judge and you say some positive things mixed with some negative or mixed with the fire. It's like water mixed with the fire. It's like, oh boy. So, but good morning. But I just wanted to know what my boy, the famous Be More actor, need money for. What do you need money for now? Is it almost the first? Is it almost the first of the month? It's almost the first. Now, I ain't shooting him down. Go make his money. I don't do that to people, but get a little tickle on, you know, how it's just frequently for something of what can be taken care of by individuals. So I'll be like, what happened? Did he miss a couple of days of work? Like, what happened? I want to know what happened. What y'all think happened? Hey, Claudine, what in the rooted tooted booty has happened? What has happened? He's almost reached his goal. He had a goal, 400 and some change. He's at 300 and something. So, but one thing for sure, I guess it's good to have supporters like that because if he didn't, I think he might be in a little bit more trouble than the most. So, I guess you got to make sure you tell people I love you and you my friend and my homie. I rock with you and all that stuff to keep your head above the water. So I don't, I don't know. They keeping it on the hush hush, Rita. They keeping it on the hush hush. See, it's only the people that that's behind the scenes and they really rock heat. And I guess people do that. And got to keep these people in my back pocket. You never know when I'm going to need it. So, the way of the world, huh? But I'm like, didn't I could have sworn he just said he finished up a whole broadcasting new the what is it behind or something is about to drop. Remember that? He just posted that. Like and I was like, oh, okay, though something. I'm like, well, maybe they didn't pay him enough. I don't know. I don't know if they paid him enough or something on there. Most people in filming or whatever, they'll get dropped that big check. Shit, you don't even be hearing their mouth for a minute. Mm-mm. So I don't know. Maybe he just didn't get a big check or something. Maybe he bought some more gummy bears or dried up banana chips or something. I don't know. But I don't know. It's weird. I could have sworn I seen that. Like, oh, okay, he got a check there. He got another part in the little, the Tubi clip, the bootleg clip. Like, okay. Nope, that didn't last. That didn't last long at all. Mm-mm. I don't know. But what do y'all think about this whole it's Oprah turn now out in the spotlight. It's Oprah and two controversies going on. Whether if it was Mel Gibson that is dropping the bombshells, we can't holler racism right now, right? Because you got somebody of a different color dropping bombshells on the other color. So I don't expect to see no argument out here, about that. I really don't. They saluting them. And that's where I kind of fall into the confusion of the continuous talk about race. because I'm like, yeah, that's white man, exposing the Hollywood, so he's getting his clout. He's getting his salutes, shout out to Mel. That's what they're doing around for the most part on the YouTube street. And then the controversy is, they say Dave Chappelle was dropping a bombshell. Dave Chappelle was dropping a bombshell. He did get a lot of his own color people to do follow-ups on it, and joined in on it and start digging and researching. But the exposure from Dave Chappelle, it didn't run that long, just ran for a little while. Why? Maybe because Dave Chappelle used it in a way of comedy. And, he was on stage, people don't usually take you serious like that when you are on the stage, and the same thing with Monique. She's into comedy. So, things get caught up on what to perceive by people that is telling the truth, telling their truth, and what they believe, but then there's laughter with it. There's an audience behind it. There's people that came to pay to, have this type of entertaining. So then we become blind by the fact whether if this is a person like you and I really putting something out here that may need some particular type of an attention drawn to it, or do we just hand clap? Do we just hand clap? Thanks for the show. Woo, 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 woo. And I don't think that as American people, when it comes to certain people that is telling these stories, that we have reached that level to honestly decipher whether if Dave Chappelle was really, really exposing some things that needed more attention drawn to it over his comedy, as Mel Gibson is doing it, and he's dropping his stuff, and it's weird, right? 'Cause all this shit basically kind of dropped behind that damn Sound of Freedom. It's like, here we go, the whole traffic thing of a child, right? Now it's like the double take, drop the movie. Well, who pushed you? Well, we already know who pushed the movie out. Bookum said he pushed the movie out, but y'all believe that if y'all want to. Y'all can believe that if y'all want to. But the movie comes out, and it's like all hell, all hell. And I always, I ask myself, well, somewhere they knew that this movie was in the making. I'm not sure because I didn't go that deep into it, of the whole production team under it, right? Movie release, it drops. Bam. It's like, didn't these people know when this movie, well, I'm sure they did, that all of this controversy was going to start. And then everybody is in their feelings. And then guess what? Was the movie dropped intentionally? Was this type of filming done intentionally to bring out people that was able to do more exposure on, certain people of Hollywood, or of the billionaire category, or the elite category? But shit was made for this. Wasn't made for that. I don't know. Shit is weird. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So I don't know. It's the moment of let's bring down the Oprah rise. I don't know. Shit is crazy. The pictures with Oprah and Weinstein and all these, like all this shit been out here. But the minute the ball get dropped on it, it goes quiet, and it takes something else to get the ball back bouncing out here. And I was like, okay, so now that the attention is on Oprah and all of the exposure, like what's going to get done? Or is that part of the method, the strategy used to stop all of this child trafficking? I was listening to one show on here earlier, and there was some bloggers, but they were playing something from the main media stream, right? And they was talking about shit how Oprah, was caught up in the middle. Well, she's with them girls over there in Africa, which draws some major attention too, right? But I guess I lost sight of it, not knowing that after the attention, Oprah, I did remember her traveling down there and getting order back in the school, but I wasn't aware that a few students had got suspended for talking and getting people on board about what was happening. So shit was crazy, y'all. Shit's crazy. So we got, Ted. Sorry, boo. I sorry. I kicked you. I so sorry. Yes, I did kick you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. I look at you all that come into the chat, and something tells me that we kind of really sit in the same seat. And I'm talking about based on like life. We hear it, we read it, and people like us just kind of sit back and just watch and see what's going on. That's basically what I do. That's basically what I do. It's like I just sit back and watch. Let me see. Read. Tay. Let me check it out. But yeah, let me let y'all hear for 1 second. And I do not own the rights to this video, so this one here. Let me bag it up. I'm just gonna play a clip of it.
That a picture? You know what? I don't even know, but Sound of Freedom this is the creme de la creme of global leaks. According to the a blind eye to a film that exposes their own underground railroad dedicated to rescuing children from the than the iconic Oprah.
Okay, I'm gonna go here.
We're gonna see how truthful it is.
Not there. Okay.
The latest buzz in Tinseltown is all about Mel Gibson's explosive revelations in the
this
film
whole
Sound of
movie
Freedom. Brace
started all
yourselves
of
as Mel
this.
pulls back the curtain on the dark underbelly of
Me
Hollywood's
too, D.
elite, exposing their alleged involvement in the scandalous
We're gonna
world
get
of
into that,
illicit
King
human
Love.
trade.
Hold on.
And guess who's caught right in the middle of it? None other than the iconic Oprah Winfrey herself. So what exactly did Mel say?
Our future is our children. Now, the first step in eradicating this crime is awareness.
Okay. In the glitzy world of Hollywood, where controversies and scandals are the talk of the town, it's surprising how one particular movie has managed to fly under the radar. Sound of Freedom, directed by Alejandro Gomez Monteverde, delves deep into the dark underbelly of illegal human trade, revealing the shocking methods employed by the elite to lure innocent victims into their sinister rings. But what's even more intriguing is the lack of buzz, press coverage, and endorsements surrounding this important film.
Why is a film starring a big actor, an established director, and being promoted by Mel Gibson is not being shown in cinemas?
It seems the message of the movie has ruffled some powerful feathers. Why, you ask? Well, in the movie, former action star Mel Gibson takes the lead role in Sound of Freedom, portraying the true story of ex-government agent Tim Ballard, who leaves the government to establish Operation Underground Railroad, dedicated to rescuing children from the clutches of illegal human trade rings. The film sheds light on the horrors of this abhorrent industry, aiming to raise awareness and mobilize action against it. However, despite the urgency of the topic, major streaming platforms like Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu shockingly rejected the movie.
Rejected the movie.
Oh, for real?
3 major movie, TV show, moguls. Why?
And you wonder why? I believe there was a conversation on the back end that said, hey, this is exposing too much. Somebody at the elite level of these companies, this is exposing too much. We ain't letting this slide.
I don't believe they would even say it on that level. It's because they're promoting things that these people are already putting out on their networks. So they're already in stuff that they're already putting out. That's what it is, I feel.
Refusing to give it a platform for worldwide exposure. It's a puzzling move, considering these platforms are often at the forefront of promoting socially conscious content. Could it be that the film's explosive revelations hit a little too close to home for some? Adding
Right,
fuel to the
exactly.
fire, celebrity voices that are typically quick to endorse woke causes have remained eerily silent
I
about
bet.
Sound of Freedom.
I bet.
It's as if the Hollywood elite have collectively turned a blind eye to a film that exposes their own industry's dirty secrets. The lack of support from these influential figures raises
crazy,
questions
don't
about
it?
their true commitment to social justice and human rights. But the intrigue doesn't end there. Sound of Freedom was initially in the hands of Disney, which acquired the rights after its merger with 21st Century Fox in 2019. However, the House of Mouse mysteriously shelved the project, leaving many to wonder why. Whispers in the industry suggest a more sinister motive behind the rejection and lack of promotion for Sound of Freedom. Accusations circulate that the likes of Disney, Netflix, and Amazon Prime deliberately avoided obtaining the rights to the film to allegedly prevent the truth about child AB and the illegal trade from reaching global
I
viewers.
believe it.
Yeah.
Could it be an attempt to...
You know why I believe it? Because most of these networks have, if you go look at their catalog, you're going to see some of the trashiest movies ever on planet Earth. So why wouldn't a quality movie pass when you could let Sharknado 3 and 4 pass? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not revealing anything.
Exactly.
cover a specific group of industry elites? You see these so-called industry big shots who wield immense power behind the scenes of Hollywood have always presented themselves as philanthropists with hearts of gold. But what if their true intentions were far more sinister than we could have ever imagined?
Imagine that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you were exactly on track.
One such group of elites is the Good Club. This is the creme de la creme of global elites. According to The Guardian, this exclusive group of billionaire philanthropists holds top secret meetings right in the heart of New York City.
I believe it.
Names like Bill Gates, George Soros, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, David Rockefeller, and Ted Turner often grace the guest list. But also, lesser known, but
What is it like when you get to so much money, your teeth just get ugly?
That other guy looked really scary.
And by the time you get so wealthy, you say, I'm so rich, I'm not going to touch my teeth.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, how could this, like, what do they meet and what do they discuss? I mean, of course, you would think is business ventures, how to better society, what, charitable funds could you donate to, but never in a million years would you think it would be exploiting and selling children.
Exactly.
But equally wealthy figures like Eli and Edith Broad also make appearances, making us wonder what really goes on behind closed doors. Now, one name that sticks out is Oprah Winfrey. We all know her as the billionaire show host and philanthropist with a name larger than life, right? Wrong. Buckle up, because there's a side of Oprah that she'd rather keep hidden, and it's far from admirable. Is it possible that the Queen of Talk has a darker side that she doesn't want us to see? Well, the highly anticipated film Sound of Freedom is set to expose the shocking methods used by the Hollywood elites to trap innocent victims. While the movie doesn't explicitly name Oprah, her alleged connections to notorious figures...
And see, that's my thing. Before you go and make accusations, these types of accusations,
That's big
you need to have solid, hardcore proof, evidence. That's why I'm like, I need to see.
Not gossipy proof. You need the real stuff.
Exactly.
And she could be on the back end.
Because you might be, connected or, have associations with some of these people who are, don't have the best character, which association and assimilation, but still, it's like, you got to have some, like, facts, solid, hardcore facts for me to be like, okay, I don't dig that. So let's see what else they're saying.
It seems more gossipy. People were thinking, you're supporting Oprah. And we're not at all. But based on the information, it just seems like it's
I like Oprah.
Yeah, but that's, if Oprah's doing wrong, Oprah's doing wrong.
Of course. Well,
but what I'm saying is,
definitely.
it's questionable. And they were like, they're saying they don't have solid information. It's kind of just be like, then you could just say everybody.
Yeah.
John Madden,
The facts.
It's like Harvey Weinstein cannot be ignored. You see, despite Weinstein's long-standing reputation as a predator, Oprah maintained a close relationship with him. Speculation arose that she may have even encouraged actresses to work with him, leading to accusations of her complicity in the alleged misconduct.
I can see that.
These allegations conflicted with Oprah's public persona as a champion of women's empowerment and a supporter of the hashtag #MeToo movement. Some argued that her association with Weinstein demonstrated a double standard in her treatment of accused individuals. And this is not the worst of it all. One of Oprah's most notorious moves was her decision to feature the self-proclaimed healer and criminal extraordinaire, John of God, on her show. Wow. Picture this, a Brazilian healer who claims to possess spiritual powers and uses them to purportedly heal people. Sounds like something out of a Hollywood movie, right? Well, in this case, reality turned out to be even stranger than fiction.
He's like a cultist.
John of God, as he came to be known, managed a healing facility in Brazil where vulnerable individuals sought solace.
Is that a crystal? Is that a picture?
You know what? I don't even know, but
Good God. Huh?
I'm like, maybe she didn't know that he was a fake.
Look at it. This is what you call new age.
I'm gonna stop that there. The rest of it, y'all should check out, the rest of that commentary on Oprah. But beyond that, I kind of went down. Let me show y'all this. Like it just went massively crazy, right? You got it's like you just join in and you just keep it going. Look, this is crazy. Look at this slide. Look, look at this shit. It just goes on and on and on. Look at this shit with, I mean, like, you don't know what to believe. Like, you don't know what story to really believe because every has different propaganda, about the whole story behind what pushed out this whole exposure of Hollywood, freaks, I guess. And it was a Sound of Freedom, which I have no desire to go and watch. The most evil scam in the world. It's just crazy. The shocking truth about Jamie. Like, you literally, in my opinion, you literally have to be in that world, to give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you literally have to be living on that side of the world to really give a fuck. How, I think about Hollywood, I think about, well, how bad can it have an effect on us normal people lives? You know what I mean? This goes, in my opinion, back to the Obama administration, when of course the whole freedom of being who you are can be. You want to be, gay, you can just be gay, and can't nobody do nothing to you. And then the marriage law had passed, and nothing can be done about that. The law passed. The people voted. It is what it is. Now, I was hearing on one commentary that they're okay, and I'm okay with it, if you're going to be who you are, but it's when you undercover with it and hiding it and doing all type of entrapment stuff, like the guys that, the transgenders and stuff, when they don't let the person know, hey, I'm transgender, and ended up doing some entrapment shit on it, like a couple of videos that I seen, and then come out and, get the yelling and cussing and blah, blah, blah. And the man did this and the man did that. And the man is saying that they had no idea that this person was transgender. I think that that's wrong on all type of levels. I think that that should be a punishment itself. But, who am I to get into all of this legislative crap that's going on? But it's now, Oprah's up on the hot seat, the more controversy that it gets, it's still just one question. You're talking about a female or a lady who has herself sitting in the billionaire position. Not only will her reach for help or, on this situation could come from the U.S. So she got enough money to reach Cancun and Timbuktu. And you just never know. Money buys what you want. Money will buy what you want, when you want it, how you want it. It does that, It gets a whole lot of people out of sticky situations, and you'll never know who's helping until the end. You got to cross each other up in order to have that type of exposure on you. So with Mel Gibson coming out, which I don't think that he would have anything to lose. He's conquered and has done his acting career. I'm not sure if he's retired from it or anything, but if he's not, what is the most that will happen to him? With a billionaire out here, what do? They say they blackball people. Okay, well, you would never be able to make a movie. Now, in that commentary, I was actually shocked to hear that certain type of movies were allowed to play through Hulu or Netflix or, Tubi or Prime Video or whatever the case. But then when it came to this big major marketing movie, the Sound of Freedom, it was rejected. And to me, that does give somewhat of a red flag. However, they also speak about how big this elite group of people are, what they can do and what they can do. Well, the Sound of Freedom released, it dropped, it got worldwide attention on it. If the elite is so big to do so, wouldn't they have stopped that? Wouldn't they? I get confused about that part too. I literally get confused. They said that these people are big as hell. And I'm pretty sure that someone up there in the elite world got whiff of, oh my God, they're about to drop this Sound of Freedom, which brings highlights to child trafficking, right? Okay, so you mean to tell me what? They just let it drop? Because they could have blocked that. They could have blackballed that. If you put that out, we gonna do X, Y, and Z to you. Well, nothing was done behind that though, right? Everybody saw the movie. So I'm like, well, is there really a thing as how the general population speak on elite? Is it? Because the elite I always thought, are not going to let people put themselves in a position to do any type of exposure of such like this one, like this right here. But it happened. So that leads me back to thinking about this whole Jay-Z and them thing, right? Jay-Z got all this money. And then I be hearing the controversy on the YouTube and everything about, oh, well, he's going to be in the next lineup. And they says, if he ever cross or whatever the elite, right? And that's soon to, soon to see. We'll wait for that to happen. But I don't know if I believe that either. I don't believe that either. If you have a person that's swimming in that type of money up there and they've connected themselves to it, and hell, what Jay-Z I don't think that he's gonna abandon the ship no time soon to lose everything that he has, the addiction to the money and the fabulous lifestyle. Once you get there, you find the reasons to keep you there. No matter what, you find the reasons, not the reasons to take you down. And of course, the only thing that I've seen out here that people are trying to do with Jay-Z is the exposure, with the little Kim, or how old was Beyonce, and he was around Aaliyah and this or that. But I don't know. This shit is weird. This shit is so damn weird. It is ridiculous. And I'm just glad that I ain't I know y'all glad y'all ain't in that weird shit. Like, you could just sit up here and watch it and talk about it. But how much does Hollywood affect your life? Don't affect mine's at all. Doesn't affect mine's at all. We those simple people. You just get on the wagon and keep the wheels rolling and going to see what's your next meal ticket is, or and get it how you been getting it. Now, I have to end this, but I got to say, what the hell did the famous actor of B-More, needed some goddamn money for? Again. Again. Now, I seen Lady G put it here to buy him some new clothes. The other one shrunk. He shrunk the other ones in the dryer. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Y'all can't tell me that he ain't funny. Funny as hell. You know? I sit over here. Let me tell y'all how I get the help, without asking and this or that, right? The dollar sign is up. You just leave it up. People want to hit it, they want to hit it. People don't, they don't. But to have you know, putting yourself in a situation where like you literally have to keep asking and keep asking. I guess I don't know if that's the difference of begging and whatever, but I always say I don't know. That's the way that I learned YouTube. You put it up, put your cash app up, you put your monetization is up, you can turn it off and on. The people listen to you, and if they decide to reach in and pop it up there, then it's up there. But I think that his way of how he does it, and then to have the nerves to speak on how other people were doing it, I I don't know if he remembers that or not. I don't know. I don't know if he remembers it or not. He's also one of the people that came out under the name of Mr. Kelly. So it's just a whole contradiction of just buffale. And hey, if that's how he's got to get the money to beg for it, then it is what it is. To have something every month or every other month or every week to put on the people as if people are responsible to keep your lights on and buy new clothes or help you get a car and things like that. It's something definitely just not right. It's not right. But what about the people you see on the streets? They have their signs up and they're needing things, but they don't tell you. They just sign us up. Can you please give me $1? You give them $1, you can't even worry about what the hell going on or what they doing with it. You just either give it to them or you don't. That's the way I'm kind of used to seeing it. But when you get all into some shit about, some food and your lights and your water bill and your gas bill and stuff like that, even though the money may be for that, it's like I think that that's part of the sympathy thing that people, oh shit, make a choice to use so that you know people can get in their feelings and say, well, oh, let me help. And it seems like that's the only way that he has learned, um, how to get it. You know, he sometimes he will go into that. Well, if you like the commentary, then hit the cash app. He will do that, but then there comes the desperate measures time. And everybody know what desperate measures are. Pretty much, it's when either the bill is due, or you got to go do laundry, or you need some gas in the car immediately and stuff like that. So shit, the desperate measures. I'm trying to put my watch on. Keep putting it on backwards for some damn reason. I don't know why. Some weirdo shit. Then I know they always screaming, don't worry about what I'm doing. Well, if it's out in the public, it's not a worrying. It's just a talking about it. They got that all fucked up and confused. Nobody worried about what you doing over there. No, it's in the public. It's public information. You can talk about it. Sure can. But they don't like that shit. Come on, Ted. Ted. Oh, you're in your cage. All right. Cole, I'm getting ready to go. So that's that. It's funny, like I say, it's funny because, like, man, you got to get up there and go grind hard. You got to grind hard. And then you put people behind you once they see that your grind is hard and you're sweating and this or that. I guess that's what I thought it was. I think I'm going to, how y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Y'all know what day it is. See? It looks not horribly hot. What is this?
It's the sauce.
I don't need the sauce. Do I?
It might taste better with the sauce.
Yeah. Funny. Funny, 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 funny. Now, I put something on my community board yesterday. And it was only because, again, You scroll down these channels and you be like, what? What in the hell? You know, and of course it's a whole controversy thing going on over there about the Kwame Brown guy. And I was like, now I don't know all the details and stuff to that, but I was like, how is it that a ex NBA player is caught in the midst of having debacle on something like that, you know? Because I think NBA, I think of Pac-Man, I think of, Michael Jordan, I think of, what's his other name? You know, a bunch of NBA people, right, who like really got shit going on, you know what I mean? But to see Kwame Brown in the debacle like of a hot mess of something pertaining to his life and things like that. It's weird. It is so weird. I'm like, is he really arguing with these people? So in my comment, somebody says that, oh well, that I guess the sister T used to be with him, was riding with him, and then she had, I guess, found a reason to leave. And I did listened to a little bit of that live, and she explained her reason for leaving, I guess, Kwame Brown, and I think it was because of her allegedly finding or her research on some truth. And now they over there with that whole, well, no, like they alleging that Kwame Brown must have paid the girl or whatever, but she was about to tell her story or whatever. So this stuff ties all in with some other, I guess, blogger named Tears or Ears or something. I'm like, this shit is weird. Like straight up weird. I can't believe the arguments. I can't believe it. When YouTube opened up to the black community, like when the black community found YouTube as an avenue to release stuff, I thought it's predominantly not releasing anything, educational wise. All they did was take the streets to the media, to this shit. And I'm like, we healing, we prospering. What on this right here? Nah, this ain't truly really where it's at. Okay, boo, come lock up for me. I think I got everything. If I don't, the hell if I don't. See you in a little bit. All right. It's Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. Tomorrow, I'll be finishing up, getting ready for the backyard party. I did a live on Facebook yesterday. Enjoyed that. I was over on my Facebook. I got to learn how to connect the Facebook to the streaming channel because that'd be fun. Because I'm like, you know what? I am so over where you have to feel like you ducking and dodging or what. I live, and there should be no reason. Trans said those polyester looking pants. Oh, it's a good thing. I'm gonna tell you, it's a good thing that people came out after the Miss Kelly, protests or rallies and walks and stuff, and has gained their own. Has had all this shit really ended, and everyone gonna separate. Then like, who would be in a world of trouble out here? Who would be in a world of trouble? YouTube Premium is going up, because you get charged for, and I have YouTube Premium, boy. Ass is going up to $13.99 a month now. I'm like, holy shit. I think when they reach $20, y'all, I might have to get off of here. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But they're going up to have YouTube Premium. I mean, there's a lot of perks with it, but Jesus Christ, YouTube gonna get the money. They gonna get the money some kind of way to allow all of this action and stuff going on out here. Yeah. So, but I'm getting ready to do the 70 celebration. That's next weekend, not this weekend. and get that over with because my birthday is coming. The 28th is my birthday. And I like celebrating my birthday. I really do. So, if you are having a birthday in the month of July, the end of July and the middle of August, Leos, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Let's get that out the way. Shout out to you. Uh, Other than that, what are you guys are doing? Because I want to talk about on my way to work. What are you guys, not the guys, because I don't think the guys are shopping. They're shopping like ladies do. I'd like to know what your opinions with the Temu versus Amazon. And Temu, keep in mind, is a bulk type of shopping. I think it's a business that will allow you as well to buy product to have a business of your own on. You just got to be a strategy. You just got to know how to strategize. What's up? How you doing, Shannon? Great morning to you. TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. Yeah. I'm seeing that Mr. Kelly's paperwork is dropping. Shout out to Dottie. She did put something up about, which I'm confused. What do y'all think it is? Why do y'all think that Daryl McDavid wants to visit Mr. Kelly? What do y'all think about that? You think that's a good idea or a bad idea? What do you do? I have to start I know about the polls, but I'm gonna put the poll sometimes up on the chat. What do y'all think about that? Is that a good idea? Is it a bad idea? And why do you think if you think it's good, and why do you think it's bad if you think it's a bad idea? Huh? And I'm gonna wait on it because I want to know. I want to see what you guys are thinking. Temu is cheaply made items. Girl, I went checking on the goddamn thing, right? And they just flood you up with text messages and emails all day. So I had to do the same. I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. You guys are flooding my phone. Like, oh, we got this for you. I'm clicking on it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's nice. However, that's still some China-made stuff, right? So, with China, because the people are small, short, all of your stuff going to be small and short, except for the clothing. They will have the extra large and the 2X and all that stuff. But I'm talking about like, little trinkets and stuff like that. Shit be small as hell. It's like, what the fuck? So Ms. Brown says she thinks that it's a bad idea. I think that he needs to stop dealing with anyone from his old life. You returned everything? Why, Capone? Why? Now, I did. I clicked on, I think it was last month or so, and they had like these little sensor lights, right? And I wanted 2 of them to put on the stairway to the basement. So that way I was like, oh, I don't have to click on the lights all the time. I could just put these on there. And that's what I was talking about, like small, baby. When I tell you that they weren't no bigger than my hand, I was like, what? And then it requires 4 batteries for each one. And I had ordered 4 of them, right? It was like $2.81. So I got 4 of them. Now, I don't leave them up, but it wasn't my idea. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger, little sensor lights. And, as you walk past them, it comes on. It serves its purpose, but I just thought that they were going to be a little bit bigger. So I'm only getting a little bit of a fluorescent, on the walls and stuff. But you can see, but I'm like, okay, no. I see a lot of people that is modeling, doing their TikTok or their a brief short video with YouTube on them and everything. And I do have to say, I have to say that when I see it, and there's no shade on it, it is what it is, but you can clearly tell to me that it's like the material like it's being cut from a sheet or something. Even the satin part of it or the silk. I'm like, it just looks like it's a sheet material and just stitched together. You know, it's like that's it. I seen one lady modeling, it's a white lady, on a TikTok video, and she was doing her modeling, and I was like, okay, pretty colors, I get it, you know, and you can make it work. So I don't know. I'm not a fan even of their shoes, like the sandals and things look like shit they about to hurt your feet, but maybe down the road I'll have to try a pair and see, and then make my sound decision on that. So she said she returned everything. Hey, APZ, did you have any problems with returning stuff? And normally, no, I can't even say that, Capone. I just give it away. Or I just put it downstairs in the closet. I don't even be fumbling with that darn whole return package stuff. I don't be want to wait on my damn money. So I'll be like, forget it. You know, it's there. I tried it. It is what it is now. Amazon, I will return something back to Amazon if it's not what I expected. But they are capturing the world. Temu is capturing because they run that advertisements of how much stuff you can get for under $100 and things like that. Now, I will buy some of the toddler clothes because what do toddlers do? Not go out, get dirty, throw up on, stuff like that. So as a fashion for a toddler, I don't mind buying a $9 or $10, outfit for the grandbaby and stuff like that, because she ain't finna do nothing but mess it up, dirty it up, roll around, crawl in it and stuff like that. So you say put it on the yard sale. Put it on the yard sale. I know that's right. So, but to me, it seems like they're booming. So if they're booming like that, do you think that Amazon, will find them as a threat, a highly competitive marketing, or do y'all think that they like, oh my God, we got this competitor out here, and they're selling shit cheap as hell. I'm wondering if I can pull the statistics on the market income of what the sales are of the sales. I'm like, holy shit, because they are booming. I mean, the advertisements is everywhere. Like you click on this, you're gonna see Toomey. You click on Pinterest, you're gonna see something of Toomey. I'm like, damn, they everywhere. You don't think that they could compete with Amazon, huh? Okay. All right. She said she had no problems with the return. They give you your credit for them, and they don't want the actual items back. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Because I hate dealing with people and they make it so damn hard and complicated. I think the return shipment paper should be in there too. I shouldn't have to call you back, tell you why I don't like it. Just add it on up in there. And if I decide to return it back, then it won't get returned back. That's that. That's that. Whoa, yeah. I feel like that one man on this TikTok video, how he got a video where he got a geek. It's one of them damn days. Like, God dang it. Or maybe I'm just feeling that anxiety, oh, my birthday's coming. Oh, I got to, get this stuff ready for this backyard party. Maybe I'm feeling like that. Maybe I feel like it's not enough time or whatever. And I don't like to procrastinate, but that's how I'm having that feeling, y'all. Like, oh my God, I'm about to be older. Y'all. So, Empress said Temu is the bomb for her. That's what's up. You're going to have a lot of people out here that actually, like it because they can work with what they got and for the fraction of the cost of what we know how stuff can cost us. So that's what's up, girl. That's what's up. I am going to get me a few scarves or something. I just hate it because of the amount of emails and messages that they send out. They literally was flooding my phone, y'all. Like, damn, I get it. Okay, so I'm like, nah, I gotta unsubscribe from this because it's killing me. It's killing me. You only have 3 minutes, or this item is almost sold out. Okay, let the shit sell out. All right, all right. It's gonna be all right. You ain't got to tell me every time. I don't care. I just clicked on it to read it and see if there was some reviews and stuff like that. But I feel like I got myself caught up in some shit just because I want to browse the store. I just wanted to browse the store. That was it. Got all caught up. Damn, now I feel like I'm in it. They just done made me be in it. I don't want all those messages and stuff. I get annoyed by it. So, but if you're on Temu, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I plan to continue to browse through the store. I just get frustrated with all of the messages and stuff, trying to prompt you to, oh, you should get this, you should get that. I don't like that. I'm like that in the real stores where I'm at. Oh, may I help you look at something else? Okay, thank you, but no, I'm just browsing. That's it. That's all. Well, you should try this. Now I'm getting annoyed. I done went from browsing to annoyed, That's it. When I'm ready to act, I'll come find somebody, I always do. If I'm that freaking interested in buying something, I know how to get customer service over here. They bombard you. So we did like three or four things. We talked about today, where will all of this controversy lead Oprah Winfrey into? Will pressure fall back on Weinstein? Will Weinstein end up coming out, confessing or exposing some things as well, about Oprah? I don't know. Does this take some of the heat off of Gail, their best friends? They talked about how the whole thing with Stedman was just a front. It was just a show and tell, just so that she can prove that, there was a man around, but technically, Oprah ain't really never, had any engagements or nothing like that of being with a man to that level. So we talked about that. Showed you guys all of the channels out here with the exposure coming behind, in my opinion, the Sound of Freedom movie. I still feel like if there is a level of elites, and since the Sound of Freedom, I guess, was going to be blocked or will be blocked from being played on Hulu or Prime Amazon Video or Netflix and stuff like that, then why did they not blackball it from being shown at the theaters? So that's weird to me. Is there really an elite people or is it not? This movie dropped the exposure on child trafficking, which all the American people kind of know that, there is some existence of it. They've been talking about it for generations to generations on how the parents will sell their child off, because they need whatever, with 30,000, 20,000, and things like that. So it's a whole lot of them to track down to really nip this whole child trafficking in the bud. This shit runs deep, like shit. Like you just would never know. One of the problems that can be of existence is once they set out to capture, rescue a whole lot of children, then what do they do with them? It's a repetitive cycle to me. What do they do with them? They put them over in these homes or in this center or over here. And guess what? There's going to be a nut basket in the center, in the homes, that's going to continue to, allegedly and possibly do the same thing of where they come from. It's just a demonic world that we live in, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to get into the spirituality part of it, because I used to sit back and say when I was younger, God, you see this stuff happening. Well, if God can do what he did to certain people in the Bible because of being a serpent or vulture or whatever, and going against his will, then I'm like, well, why does it not happen to the people that is doing all of this demonic stuff? Like take their tongue out. Like, like I ain't saying like kill them or nothing like that. It's like you touch him, like do something. I be saying that. I used to. I don't say it anymore because I do believe in God, but I do be saying, like, in my head when I be seeing all this stuff. Now, God, that this man is driving this truck, and in the back of this wheeler, there's like 17 kids back here. Aren't you gonna put the truck on flats? Aren't you gonna, like, I used to be saying that shit, y'all. Shit crazy as hell, right? No, I guess that's why they call him mysterious, and mysterious things do happen to people that do, serpent shit, so, and that's what made me understand and believe more in God, because I've seen, stuff placed upon people, from things that I know that they have done. So and then we end up saying, but God, but God sits high and we sit low. So, talked about that. And we also talked about the fact that, the actor of the B More is out on round probably 50. Something is terribly going on. Hate to say it, but I think once you are consistent with being a doer, DOER, son, you don't have to fix your tongue to always need something or want something. When you're doing it right, it'll come to you. And that is what blessings are. Amen. Amen. That's what blessings are. When it just come to you, you don't have no idea of why it come, because it's like silent, it's mystery, but you accept it with grace because you're a doer. You don't position yourself to put all of your woos and woes on people. Once you are a doer and it is productive and it is right, blessings flow from every door that possibly opens up for you. That's how, I live my life. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. And keep in mind that everybody don't see you as a doer. They don't. So they don't know. And they're not, or either in a position to do blessings. But what other way can you recognize it? What you guys are doing now. Showing the love in the chat. Just come to the chat. That's a blessing to me. That's definitely a blessing to me. It's like I see these people and I'll be like, wow, and I smile with it and I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe because of how genuine, maybe because of how happy you are. I just stopped trying to build a whole line um, um, of the whys about it. I just accept it and just keep moving on. I was telling my Facebook channel over there the other day that I like my channel over here on YouTube. I do. I was telling them that. And I done warned them, listen, that sometimes I ain't shit over there because I like to have fun and laugh at it. But there's a lot of insensitive people that will find a reason because of how happy and one person is or how much another person may laugh that, they'll plant themselves in a position to try to take that away from you by putting out a whole bunch of stupid, propaganda, and all that stuff. Call your names. And that shit I've been used to ever since third grade in the in the playground. I was like, okay, ain't you ever played in the playground before? Ain't you ever been on the monkey bars and shit at 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7? Ain't you heard this shit? Like, I don't know how they thought it's hurtful. Like, all this goddamn shit. Get out of here. But that's what's up out here, other than this whole Carly kidnap thing, something that just wasn't right for my tongue. That one there wasn't right. That story that just wasn't right for my tongue to engage in. I just sat back and watched everybody else talk about that. And I'm like, okay, well, just wait and see what the Alabama state is going to come up with and what they do. Now, I got to say this before I go, though, y'all. That darn Tasha K. I saw Tasha K. Tasha K did her live on it, right? Shit was funny as hell. Was it me? How many of y'all did y'all happen to catch her? Or probably not, right? Was it just me, or was Tasha K practicing her stand-up comedy for her stand-up comedy show? Because that's what it felt like to me. That's exactly what the hell it felt like. I was like, is she practicing? Now, I'm pretty good. When I tell you I'm pretty good with my slow to speak and quick to listen, right? I'm waiting on the punchline. I'm waiting on it. Now, I done seen what's his Kevin Hart and all that stuff. And he'll be on the stage, and there's some things like, okay, it's not funny. And this is with everybody, right? Because you know what makes you laugh. I don't think that on Natasha K live that I found nothing sparked a laughter. Nothing sparked a laughter, you guys. Nothing. I didn't listen to Steve Harvey. I didn't listen to Monique. I didn't listen to Cat Williams. I done listened to Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle. I done listened to what's the man about the jungle, way down deep in the jungle with the baby kids, Harris, Mr. Harris. And when I tell you that I could sit there and the punchline is gonna come and I'll be cracking up, I was listening to, you know what? I think I left oh no, I haven't. My main phone at home, but I got it. I was listening to her. There was nothing. I felt nothing. So I'm like, is she practicing for her stand-up, comedy show that she has coming? Where her intro, when she comes through her shorts or her lives, her intro now is the mocking of the R. Kelly, as it is, Jocelyn, she drops the poop in the toilet, and all that shit. That shit ain't funny. This shit ain't funny at all. Like, okay, I guess, but they say he who laughs first will have the last laugh. So it's gotta wait on that. Because if a bombshell of a lawsuit drop on her, baby, it's like, okay. And wait a minute. There was something else I heard too yesterday about financing. Okay, now that's a different story. That's a whole different story. Oh yeah, that's a different story. So, I don't know. That's what I felt how Tasha K was doing her live. Like, she's practicing. You say, who took the bait? The only thing that she could do at this point is Hollywood down. Facts. You're absolutely right. I kind of knew Hollywood was a little, unbalanced, but damn. And you would have thought that somewhere nearing the 2000, right, that you would have heard a lot of exposure coming from their own kind. So I got to give it a little bit to the, black Americans out here, because these black Americans been exposing a whole lot of shit. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. Now that the blacks have gained control over the exposure of this Hollywood stuff, and it wasn't until I believe when, all of your young rappers started coming out and stuff like that, right? And it just grew, and it's growing. So what's going to happen if there's no more Hollywood? Because people in Hollywood then had kids. And usually it's their kids up next in line to control Hollywood, Unless they all end up in jail first. All in jail. That's crazy. Oh, all in jail. Crazy. But I guess I'm going to get my day over with. Because y'all should be making me laugh this morning. It's my goddamn birthday month. Y'all supposed to be cracking the jokes. You say, Beauty, we'll check on it. Call 1800. That's right. Call 1-800 What Papoose. We go talk about it. We definitely go talk about it. She said, Pat, my memberships on both my channels aren't working. I can't view the members only videos. What do you mean they ain't working? What do you mean? It should be working. You got your membership. It should be working. And as you notice, I only put certain ones on there. Y'all will pick up on it or what I'm doing. Y'all should be able to get it. Like this one right here, no, it won't be on members only. But the other ones, hi Sandra, where people want to know and hear the rebuttal, yeah, get the membership. Because I'm going to get support for this channel. I am. I'm going to stay out here, and I am. And I don't think having, what is it? I think it says 31 members. I'm good with that. So now you all can figure out how much supports the channel. And as soon as it goes, the Zoom take it, the music takes it, and that's what it's for. And I'm good with that. Because now I can go and pay my other shit. What you mean you can't watch the videos? They say members only. Yeah, you have to be a member to watch the videos. You have to be a member. Not a mod, a member. So are you a member or not? You say I should try TikTok? What am I doing on TikTok? Girl, TikTok be doing, there be some, I watch one family, they do all of their stuff. You want me to do some short video clicks? You want me to dance? Should I do some dancing and stuff? What should I do? Give me some ideas. Oh, she says she is a member on both channels. Well, I'll check it out. I'll do the live over there on TikTok. I can give that a try, and we'll see how it goes. But like I say, on the Facebook, and you're gonna get checked. I'm gonna check who you are and everything. Then I send my invites out for people to come in over on the Facebook Live. So. That's right, Shannon. Get on her. Shannon, I was trying to go easy. Did you pay your bill, ma'am? Did you pay your love fee? Because you know you loves me, but you got to pay your love's fee. Shannon gonna get you, beauty. Shannon gonna get you. Sure is. Like, did you pay your love fee? Huh? So Harlan wants me to try TikTok, so we will try TikTok. I'm gonna have to do some private first, then I'll play with it first, and then we'll try to do TikTok. Yeah, it's bored as hell over here. Kapal, that you see with Shannon. Shannon's I'm missing. Did you pay your fee? Let me ask Shannon. Shannon, are you able to see the members only videos? Can you click on it and open it up? No. You in the hot water now with Beauty. Don't be trying to kiss up now. And just joking, Beauty. Don't get me. Are you going to be this online tonight? I can put the link on because I have a question. What today is Friday? Maybe so, Sandra. Maybe so. So you can count that as about a good 80%. I will do so and allow you to come on and we can have girls' night and talk about what you want to talk about. I don't have a problem with that. So only thing though, Sandra, I don't get home until about 8:30. 9 o'clock. I'm gonna say 9 because I have to pick Coda Bear up at 8:30. So about 9 o'clock. So if you're up, and it's Friday, so ain't no reason why you should be asleep. You should be up today because this is a stay up day going into unless you got to work Saturday or so, and then I'll try to log on somewhere by 9:30 and kick it with the channel for a little while, do some laughing. See, it's how come it's working for you and it ain't working for her? Cause you paid your love fee. You paid your love fee. Beauty blocking you. Beauty say, I'm about to block your ass, Shannon. That's what Beauty say. Beauty say, lights out for you. You going on time out. Oh my goodness. Oh, she said she about to put your lights out, bruh. You are done. Oh, jeez, y'all. So, to Sandra, 80%. By 9 o'clock, I'll post it on my community. Coming live, then I'll drop the link for you, and we can sit up there and chop it up. I need a minute to, I don't know if we're going to reread because the paperwork for R. Kelly has been read. So, out here on the streams. Um, One thing that I do know for sure, two things for certain, people that are reading the paperwork, I'm just very cautious of, you know, allowing my perception to be driven in a different direction. That's it. I can live a dream up under any sun that I want to. I understand clearly what the law is doing, but I also understand the manipulation of the law. I understand if manipulating the law is allowed, that there has to be a group, a team of people that stands behind it and allow it to happen. Did the law play out the way the book is allegedly, that alleges that this is how it's supposed to be? Well, that's a up in the air question, and it's never going to be, in my opinion, a finalized answer. You understand? They challenged damn near a lot of what Einstein was doing. They challenged him, and he was writing a book on this is how this is this. And guess what they kept doing? Challenging it and challenging it and challenging it. They say this is what it's supposed to be, this is how it's going to be. But then you have this group of people that's saying that we oppose, we object, hell to the no. And there's your agree to disagree, even if the law is written in black and white, even if it is. And you can say, it kind of goes on, here. I can show black and white, but when I'm dealing with the opposing team, they is blinded, like, well, nah, we would do that. So the only difference is out here, my side of the team is R. Kelly, for R. Kelly, because I do see some things. I do understand that courtroom could have been ran in a total different way. I do know what it's like to watch women turn on a person where, you look like you signed up for this. You understand what I'm saying? And you turned and you got scorned and you became vulnerable to the state or the government to say, I need you to do this and to do that and to do that. Is it written of it being against the law the way Mr. Kelly's trial played out? The book will tell you absolutely, nah, it's not. If the women wanted to turn bad on him and come in there to do X, Y, and Z, based on them being scorned or hurt in this way or hurt in this way. If it was real, they didn't need the help from the government to do so. They could have just played it on, just let it run. But when you come behind knowing and finding out more information that this is why this person took the stand or this person took the stand or this person took the stand, the law is not fair. It's not right. You should have not done that. And just because it's not written in a book, common and logical sense makes sense. It does. Play bouffalet on this man's life to gain a conviction. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm talking to Sandra right now. It's crazy, Sandra. And guess who? With the government and the words glued into a book of a constitution, and you got the black and white and this or that. That everybody just stand solid. Who is in the law, or respect the law to the highest power, because one, it ain't happening to them. It's not happening to them. See, in order for a person to really see how the government manipulated and did some of this whole XYZ shit, to get around things, it has to happen to them, Sandra. Then I guarantee you that they'll be the same position, screaming that you can't do this, why you do this, or they'll be screaming the same words. You don't understand the rapture until you feel the rapture. And once you feel the rapture is when you want to contest the flow of the rapture. Other than that, if it's not happening to you, the opposing side will always have this big loud mouth about, well, this is what the law, and you can't do that because they said we did this and that, and those are those set of a group of people, It's just those group of people. She says, "Do you see my membership on this one, Mr. Funny?" Hey, she gonna beat you up, Shannon. You better leave my beauty alone. Leaves my beauty alone. I'm gonna check on it and see what's going on with it, but I have to do it from the desktop. You can't do that, all of that stuff from your phone like that for YouTube. She said, "Look, lady, I'm trying to help you with your..." You know what? Somehow y'all got the goddamn best brothering and sistering relationship on my damn channel. Y'all two is a hot damn mess. Y'all a hot mess. But baby, let me give some shout out to Beauty, y'all, because man, I caught your pictures on that cycle, girl. You are the bomb. Like, look at you. Look at you. I'll be like, okay, all right. I got to get Beauty. I was like, look at that gorgeous smile. Look at her ass, girl. I was like, go on, girl. Go on, girl. Make it do what it do. I was like, woo. Looking good. Not only you, baby. Them bikes. Oh, my God. Beautiful cycles, honey. Oh, my God. It's like, oh, I want to ride. I want to ride. Hi, Bree. How you doing, sweetheart? Hi. So, but that's where I'm at with that, Sandra. Like I say, I'll come on and, we can talk about it and stuff, But I am definitely at the point, reading a lot of the newly dropped paperwork and stuff like that, I'm just at the point where I'm just gonna wait on Bonjean. I'm just gonna wait on her, and however she runs this appeal and stuff like that, that's between her and Mr. Kelly right now at this point. I did ask the question earlier about what people think or how you may feel with the information that Dottie dropped. Shout out to Dottie, alarming the people that Mr. Daryl McDavid is requesting, I guess, to visit Mr. Kelly. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. The only reason I think that I would come up with for not wanting to see Durham McDavid, I believe, even though he did his part, at the trial, breaking down the whole thing with the Lisa Van Allen and those other guys with this selling of the videotape and things like that. Yeah, okay, he helped break that down. However, there was still just a tad bit of some type of quarrel or animosity or something going on that caused him, to sue Mr. Kelly. Whether if he had all rights to do so or Mr. Kelly owed him money or for this or that's still an underlining, question mark. Like, I don't know. A lot of people probably don't know, but being that it probably was something that could have been reconciled behind the scenes and not fall into the hands of the state to even propose of Daryl McDavid proposing that, you know what, fuck you, I'm about to sue you this $1 million, I want my money. When we heard the whole argument about those two, where he was, this manager as well. He had some position where his hands was on the book. So that big main question, came about how you not paying yourself. Did Mr. Kelly sign a check? You pay yourself. How you fall, allegedly $1 million behind or something to where he owes you this much, unless there was some tacked on fees or something to that. So with that being said, though, Sandra, I don't know. I don't think that I would ever want to sit down with someone who has, put something against me that we could have dealt with and gotten you paid behind the scenes if I was supposed to pay you. I don't know. So I would probably reject it because me knowing that everybody has a motive. Everybody has an agenda. And I think that, in my opinion, that Mr. Kelly needs to start thinking of it that way until he has his freedom. And then you want to make a decision to go and lay out the table and put some coffee or some tea and some donuts on it and chop some things up and listen to people, then so be it. But right now, no. He had the whole argument about somebody coming in the visiting room or whatever. Remember the videotape, the cameras was rolling and this or that's like, well, dude, like you can't trust nobody right now. So I don't know. I don't know. I started following Shannon, but he don't have no videos. I'm like, why? How you gonna put so? You could at least put one video up, Shannon. Now I done clicked on. Let me follow Shannon and support him. I'm like, I'm gonna support Shannon, right? So in case he have a link or something, I'm gonna come up there on here. I go on there, no videos. Boy, bye. You could at least put an introductory. You ain't do that. At least when I go and check on Beauty, she got some action going on her shit. You ain't got no action. None. He said the only thing that you don't like about posting on TikTok is because my DM never sleep. I have 100 plus hitting me up and get me mad because I never. Well, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I got over probably 200 friend requests on Facebook. Like, I don't know you. And in order to get through on my Facebook and to be accepted into the friend world, over there, you got to send me an email. I do a thorough check. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of it. Where I know you from, who you with, who you know. I be on. How old are you? What you want? What you want? What do you want? Other than that, I don't mind, doing Facebook, but there ain't nothing on there much like that. So, but I'm gonna level up. And like I said, the only thing that I am not obligated to put out here is my deep personal life. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, Beauty, you need to get on Shannon. Because he was like, his thing says, follow me. Follow me. Hit the follow me. I'm going to support him. Ain't nothing on it, Beauty. Nothing. Now who starts some stuff and ain't even got one video to pop out? Kick your butt. No. Show me what I'm following. Let me see. You gonna dance? What are you gonna talk? What are you gonna do? Because I want to support. I love supporting. Right. I don't even respond. I don't respond because I'm like, okay, I don't recognize the profile picture. I don't know you. So, and it's a scary world out here. So, I'd be like, okay, you want to get to know me? You want to get in my world? You want to come over here? Shoot me an email. Let me see who you are. Let me talk to you. Shit, I'm going as far as even FaceTime. Let me see you. Let me see you. Because other than that, you ain't getting in there. You ain't getting in there. And most of the people that come over here, quite a bit, I've become a little bit comfortable with saying, shit, it's just Facebook. What the fuck you gonna do on Facebook to me? Nothing. You say IG is the worst? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. But woo child, this is what they do out here in this entertainment world. Everybody all excited where you can pitch in your dialogue and have some controversy, agree to disagree on it. And you're gonna go to 50 channels and everybody has their little twist to the main topic. I'd be like, oh, you learn something, you hear something differently, like from every single body. So the perception worldwide on an individual human, right, it just amazes me. It really does. I'm like, okay, this person sees something different. This person heard something different. This person is now saying something different. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Right now, everybody's having the opportunity to even watch that Charleston White guy just grow. I mean, he's like just gone. He's gone with it, right? Hopefully within 2 to 3, maybe less than 5 years, that he doesn't get hit with the bam bam stick and be like, nah, we gotta take this man down too. Nobody wants nobody to be at that level, or you want people to be at that level, but get at that level with something right. There's always going to be a path to every single body. There's always going to be a path. And it's almost like, shit, you need to release that past before you get on that path of being glorified out here. You might well just tell it all, because they going to find it and tear your ass down. They gonna find it and tear you down. I learned that a lot coming from the Obama and the Trump administration. Boy, they went to find what size underwear Obama was wearing at the age of 20. Them people were digging their ass off, and I'm like, is this necessary? Then I was watching their debate, on a thing, and I'm like, this ain't. What the fuck does this have to do with being in the presidential seat, right? What the fuck? They was up there going at it. You this and you ain't from here and you what in the fuck is this shit? And then to let the people who control those debates, the ones down in the front, like they let this shit go on. There's gotta be some levels to this, some laws and levels to this game. This ain't what hell I come up here for. You want to talk about how much is in the bank account. You want to try to come up and expose as if I done embezzled or did what in the fuck? But I get it. We got to have those things done to each other to nitpick of who's a real person and who's not, who to trust and who don't. I'm like, oh my Lord, I don't want no parts of this shit. You say, Pap, your girl on there, she got a lot of followers, but they be hitting her hard, going at her. I'm not going to follow. You got to send me a message. I don't know who you talking about. I ain't really got no girl, And if you talk about who I think you talking about, yeah, you're going to have to send me that. You're going to have to send me that. You don't know who they fooling. We know they ain't no... The R. Kelly show be mad because I'm sure I don't know. You know, I'm always going to walk by the faith, and I'm still going to keep saying, R. Kelly going to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. You just let Bungie work. It's the process. Some process are longer than others, you know. But R. Kelly had a whole bunch of women. And all of a sudden, it's another one. When I clicked on it, God, I ain't even say that. What's her name? Simone or something. There's another damn female. I'm over here like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, it's another one. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And I'm saying to myself, this shit must go on and on and on. Let me find her name. Oh, where's let me tell y'all this other. There's another chick. There's another chickaroo. Let me find it. Hold on. What is her name? Or maybe it's an old one, but maybe it's something old that I came across. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am also an R. Kelly victim. Is this old, y'all? Local artist Amber Simone seeks to be added to the list. And I think that came from, is it the HLN newsroom or something like that? Y'all heard about that one? Did y'all hear about that one? Let me show it to y'all. Did you hear about that one, Shannon? This one right. Oh, LFN Media. You see that shit? See the title? Ain't that some crazy shit? That's crazy, ain't it? Okay, so you said that's old. Okay, because I was like, well, I didn't hear this one. And then it has 19 hours ago. And I watched this yesterday, but it says 19 hours ago. So that's kind of what I guess be throwing you off. So LFN News is just now reporting on something that's old. Gotcha. Oh, okay. That one has been MIA on the YouTube after R. Kelly and them sisters. Gotcha. See, you gotta be careful, like, cause people be ending up repeating the same stuff as if it's something, you know, new on the block. And, you know, so I'd be like, I'd let some of it go. Like, no, 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 no. I ain't finna disturb my spirit, you know, pretty much on this stuff no more. No more. I was when I seen that Bookum was doing the raising of some more money that he needs, right? You know what was the first thing that popped into my head? How he sat and did his show on the scamming of Sylvia. He did a whole show on that. Try to break down and play the stuff about the R. Kelly needing additional short sleeves or something, uniform, and that he went and called the place up allegedly and asked them, you know, well, can you buy it? You know, technically, you can buy as much, you know, what you want, as long as it does not exceed the limit on on the contraband rules. Like if R. Kelly may be permitted to say, you know, well, I want to have three or four more of the shortless sleeves. If it's permissible, then of course he's gonna have to buy it. You know, like the T-shirts and stuff. You want something extra, you may have to buy it. And who knows? Hell, I'm gonna speak streetwise, right? Because once you go up in the system, most of them creates a hustle. It could have been a way of establishing, you know, a little resale. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, shit, I'm finna buy these for like, you know, $5 or $10 a pop. But you know what? In order for me to make some money, shit, I'm gonna sell these for about 20. It's just a jail hustle, jail rock hustle. You know? Hell. But either way it goes, that's what it reminded me of. It's almost like you shouldn't put your mouth on what someone else is kind of doing, a little bit with the money in retrospect to down that avenue. But yet then you have to remember, like, you out here up underneath the whole, R. Kelly thing too, or that's where you come from. But and then I'ma need this, I'ma need that. I'm like, is he making this like a competition about who gets what? Who gets what? I don't know. Could fool me. I don't know. This is new, y'all. That's a new one. It's been sitting here. They ain't put it together yet. It's been sitting here for probably about 3 months, like maybe two, maybe two. Well, maybe two. But see, I'm gonna have to get on one because I got to go out here and unload, the Aldi trucks pulling in. I'm not I'm not about to try that shit. I just walk down here to see what's going on just in case everybody is, got to make sure they all following the rules. So this is usually my one stop up in here and check this, and then I go walk the other side of the building, check that, check that. Yeah. Yeah. Who y'all talking about? It's been on Facebook since early this year. Her mother put that out. Oh, Queen? No, you gotta send me the page. I miss Queen. Queen used to have me rolling, boy, because she said she was gonna meet up down there with that damn Sharon Wimbush. Like, shit, y'all gonna have to bring it on. That never did happen. All I can remember with Queen, and when I look at her videos, is those pots and pans hanging up from the ceiling like Sealy, like the color purple. Like she got these pots and pans. I remember that. Right. Yeah, y'all gonna have to send it to me so I can check out the Queen. I got to see what the Queen is doing over there. Yes, Lord. She used to crack me up. I don't know. Hi, Harold. How are you this morning? TGIF. Shout out to you. Kwame situation. It's really, Harold. When I tell you, because I had to jump channels, right? I'm like, the fuck? What in the hell? And, then my first question was like, okay, this is an ex NBA player. Like, you, like, I was flabbergasted. Like, why is he not ignoring this stuff? He's definitely partaking in it, because, he shoots his shots back and call people out and everything. He kind of remind me of me a little bit. He got that clap back. I ain't gonna lie, Harold. He got that clap back, but I was just flabbergasted because, when I first started clicking on him, he was doing his unjust and unjust, talk about things of life and this or that. And I was like, who would have ever known? Like, he's caught up into this. And that darn, whoever that Sister T lady is, she seems very, very, very upset and annoyed with him. And she says that she's going to keep on digging and keep on digging. And they're going to get allegedly this 15-year-old, to do some type of exposure. But Kwame Brown is saying that, their stories are just not true. And of course, they're showing actions of scoring people. Then when I come to find out that the Sister T lady was once upon a time on the side of Kwame, I'm like, oh, okay, it's one of these type of stories. I don't know. I don't know. The COVID girl teased. I saw T Warrior up there. I also saw them touch on some Diva Divine, and I was like, uh-oh, okay. Now I kind of see where this is going. So they went on ears to Street with Diva, and T told the Kwame got her 15-year-old, but then she said it was. Mm, mm, mm. But I did see them. I did see Sister T play. I don't know if it was an old commentary of a panel, and Diva then was up there, And when you do see them responding or engaging in something like that, it does give a flashback of this whole thing about Mr. Kelly. So I guess the question to ask is, are they a team of hunting and chasing down and developing allegations on female stories to pin against men? I guess that's what they setting out to do. So are they a small congregation of Me Too? Is that who they are? Because that's kind of what I would develop on my own perception out of that, you know. So, but I did see them up there. I did. So you say he said he wants that DNA. Yeah, she said she gonna run with it. She say, Sister T, that lady says, yeah, she's gonna start doing all her research and digging it and digging it and digging it. One thing for sure, two things for certain, and we all know this. Once two people are no longer getting along, a whole bunch of goddamn propaganda is going to come behind it, because the agenda and the motive is, out of not liking someone, is to tear that person down. They're gonna tear down their character. And that's just the way the world has been. That was the other day. They mad because Kel supporters were on Kwame. Oh, that ain't nothing to be mad about. Oh, okay, beauty. I caught back up with your comment too. So Sandra says that, did you hear about the girl who live says she's pregnant and that's why? Nah, Sandra, I'm gonna have to catch up on that one too. They did. I saw that too, Queen. I did see that they dropped an apology based on that. But maybe I'm confused because I seen down the timeline of something that was spitting fire was saying thanks to the to those people or something for dropping the truth or something about Me Too. I got to go back and read it. Wasn't important, maybe that's why I just briefly read it. It's like, oh, okay, that's something going on between them. But this shit is crazy, especially when you ping pong from panels to panels to panels. You're dealing with different scenarios, different questions, different actions, and it can impromptu you to answer differently, react differently, and stuff like that. It's like no, no, and no. You know, oh, she did. What? I gotta go find out what that. I gotta go see. I can't imagine myself getting entangled in so many different panels. And if my name does come about and this or that, do you know how I have ignored embedded. Like I can easily ignore it. If it don't apply, you let the shit fly. But people gonna talk, so everything just does not need to have a readdress to it. Go and say what you want to say. And I feel like that, in a sense with Kwame, like your life. Like you have this whole thing out here coming from the public as a ex NBA player, and a lot of people like to respect, people who have gave us entertainment like that. And it's like, sure, let them talk, let them talk. Let them talk. But, he seems to be appearing to have the appearance of having fun back and forth with them. Because he laughed like how I would laugh at it. I got to give him that. I'd be like, what? He does. His laughter comes right at and after exactly what those people are saying. He'll nitpick it, pick it apart, and he'll have his laughter behind it. And that's me. That fits my character as well. Yeah, mine's too, Shannon. I will go look, but getting them like, oh no, I ain't touching that one. No, no, and no, whatever. You never engaged in the COVID and many more channels. Cause yeah, you, yeah. Now I tip over there when they doing some laughter shit, but when they're doing that whole thing about supporting particular type of people who they choose to support, that's not for me. Go do whatever you want to do or feel like that you're doing something better in that aspect part of life. Go right ahead. It is what it is. I'm not dumbfounded to the fact that if it's only limited to a particular type of rescue party verbally, you ain't doing shit. That's just how I feel about it. No, you have to be out there. You have to really be out there up in that stream with those type of people that is really putting into the action. Get foundations together. Have a place to put the people at. What was that place that Andrea say she went to? You put the monies together. Go get nonprofit organizations and stuff like that. Go save them. Go and save them. Go save these children. Go do the fucking real work. Because we can all talk verbally about the existence of what we see and what we know is going on. But go save them. Go save them all. Watch how hard and difficult, that can be for you. We always take the easy route out on this shit. We always take the easy route out. We can talk about it. We're going to 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 expose it. Okay, now go fix it. So now it can become the end. Mission accomplished. Can't do that. Can't do that. No. I gotta go, y'all. Thanks for vibing with the chitty chat this morning. I appreciate it. Guess we'll have to sit and see when Bookum shows up with some new clothes on. What's gonna happen to Oprah behind all the controversy? We definitely got to keep an eye on because I really don't want, I guess, nothing to happen to Mel Gibson. Will they discontinue the Sound of Freedom for the theaters, or will they still continue to make money on it? And the money could possibly, as y'all know, go from one hand to the next, to the next, to the next. They always say, follow the money trail. Where the money come to help endorse and put that movie out? We don't know. Could have been Weinstein or whatever, because you need money to put that type of filming out. It's just follow the money. Follow the damn money. On top of that, y'all have a good goddamn day. And I hope to be on somewhere by 9 for Sandra Love. Okay? All because she asked me. And if you ask, I'll try to make that shit happen for you. No problem at all. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And have a good goddamn day. Peace.